Hi there.
Hello, I'm Lenny.
I'm Steve, and we're here today to talk about Yes,
Yes.
the band. And Lenny's going to talk about his experience at concert with Yes, and I'm going to talk about mine.
Well,
So-
I'm going to tell you mine, Steve, because he thinks I don't like Yes because of the concert experience. And it is a big negative for me because I always think of it whenever I hear a Yes song. Name a Yes song. Roundabout?
A roundabout.
Okay. Well, anyway, that was probably their big tune back in probably 73 when I saw them. And what had happened was I took my girlfriend there. We're from Marion, Ohio, and it was in Columbus. It's an hour drive. And when we got there, the lights were off on the stage. Nothing. Black. You saw their pilot lights. That was it. And so, consequently, it sounded almost like maybe they could have been running tape the whole time, and they weren't even there. It could have been just fake people standing up there. Might have been the biggest concert ripoff of all time. But there's nothing you can do. You never can get your money back from a concert that you're unhappy with. But I never heard anybody complain about that particular concert, but that was my worst concert experience.
They were some of my best concerts.
How many of them did you see?
I saw them 4 times.
Then you're an expert on the subject.
I saw
Did
them
any
with,
of them do
I
that?
saw them with the newer band. Oh no, it was lit up, really
You see
nice,
that? Most of them
everything.
are like,
It was so nice.
Like
It
Pink
was
Floyd, you know, it's way
unbelievable.
too much.
I saw them in Denver in the round, 1979. I saw them here in Columbus at where the Nationwide, where they used to have all the shops and stuff in Columbus, Ohio.
Short North?
No, it's right across from Nationwide Arena. And they used to have concerts in the middle of this place, and it was really good. I saw lots of concerts there. But anyways, the one in Columbus was really nice because I had, not really great seats. I was sitting way back, and this is the one where Trevor Rabin was in the band, and they brought Tony Kaye back that used to be in the band before Rick Wakeman, which is a really excellent keyboard player. He was playing, and when I went to the concert, we didn't have that great of seats, and then the guy I went with, I was married, and my wife didn't want to go. She's not a big Yes fan. But anyways,
Why? 'Cause it's prog?
not her style of music.
Okay. It is
She's
kinda-
not. It's a prog.
It-
It's
it's
type.
just-
It's long instrumentals,
Yeah, it's
and
it's-
that's what I like.
Yeah.
So anyway, she
I like it.
she didn't want to go, and so a friend of mine went with me, and he took off. He said he was going to go try to find better seats. So, anyways, I went down to the bathroom, and I came out, and I started walking, and this young girl stopped me and said, "My sister is in a wheelchair, and we're in the second row right in front of the band, and she likes to get up and down, but I'm not strong enough to hold her up. And I wanted to know if you would come, and I'm allowed to bring somebody in with me and help her sit up and down to watch the band." And I tell you what, they were the nicest people in the world, and I helped her up and down, and it was just a beautiful concert, and I mean second row, right there in front of Trevor Rabin, which is a really good guitar player. To me, not as good as Steve Howe, but it was a great show. But I saw him several times, and Rick Wakeman, to me, is the finest keyboard player I've seen. Keith Emerson, and he's right there too. But those 2 keyboard players are probably the 2 best keyboard players I ever saw in my life.
Is that the one you had me watch?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you watch Rick Wakeman on there, and it's Anderson, Buford, Wakeman, and Howe, and watch his time that he got to do his own solo before all the band got out there, you would just be amazed on how well he did. How he did that. It's just amazing. So
if you could see him, I think it adds a lot.
yeah. Yeah.
I have never been to I mean, you hear him on the radio and you don't see him. So what's the difference? But when you pay big money, you kind of like to see him. So I wonder someday if there's any way of finding out if that was a ripoff or what they were really there. You'd probably have to. Is there like a Yes internet chat room or anything? You check that out.
Well, I need to know, where did you see him at?
I think at Mershon in
Mershon Auditorium?
I think. That was so long ago. 73, and what is it now? 25.
Yeah.
What's the math on that? Is that 52 years?
Yeah, it's a long time. That's all I know. I mean, my first concert outside of the big city of Marion, Ohio, was Mershon Auditorium when Joe Walsh had just left the James Gang, and I got to see him, and he was just awesome in Mershon.
Yep.
And that was a great show. I was like 15. I wasn't even able to drive yet. And some friends of mine that were juniors, and I was a sophomore, and they took me. I had just met them. We started talking a lot.
15.
And
Wow.
we were both music. We loved music, and so they took me down there.
15.
And it was just
My
awesome.
grandson's 14. So I can put that in perspective. What are you doing?
You imagine that, at that age? I was 13 and 14, and I saw Blue Oyster Cult, and 15 when I saw Bachman Turner Overdrive in the little tiny town of Marion, Ohio. It was awesome.
Yeah, I saw that band there, Blue Oyster Cult there. Had to be the loudest one there. You remember that being loud?
Oh, yeah.
That's loud.
But so this is our time about talking about Yes, and I am just about to say goodbye to you. So ring that bell.
Subscribe.
Ringy dingy dingy.
Okay, engineer dude. Make up.
Adios.